I want you to interview your dates like you interview someone to come work for you or come work with you. Are you tired of dating representatives? Or have you ever just been in a situation we all have where they seem one way on a date or on the phone, and then you get into a full blown relationship 2 months in, 3 months in, and you realize this person is the devil? Or even if you don't believe in God, I've never met someone that didn't believe in the devil. That's kind of sad. But anyway, I want to give you a different mindset about how you should go about dating. All right, my name is Dr. Alduan Tartt. I'm a clinical psychologist, couples, singles, kids, families, all day, every day, right? And I'm also a minister. So I want to give you some perspective to consider. All right. First thing I want you to do is you need to know who you are and what you want, and to have the confidence and the ability to communicate exactly what you are looking for before you even start asking them questions. All right. So, for instance, I am looking for a relationship that ends in marriage, right? State that. I'll give you an example. All right. So when I came out of graduate school, I was looking to get married. I wasn't looking to kick it. I wasn't looking to have fun. I was looking to meet someone to where we could get to know one another and it would end in marriage. If you weren't interested in marriage, I wasn't interested in getting to know you. For what? That's a waste of my time. Right. However, when I was in graduate school, I wanted the exact opposite. I'm trying to get my PhD. Right. It's a lot of money on the line. And if you're as busy as I am, and when you get a break in your schedule, if you want to date and you want to kick it and you want to go out and you want to have fun, but you don't want to miss me, you don't want to care if I call, and I don't want to care if you call. But when we go out, which is going to be infrequent, you want to hang with me, that's cool. Let's do it. I can't tell you how many women were down with that. Not put myself out like that. Y'all know what I mean. But they were down with it because they were studying to be doctors and lawyers and architects and entrepreneurs. They didn't have a lot of time in graduate school anyway. Everyone was getting their business degree or whatever the case may be. So they're like, cool, we're both busy. Therefore, neither one of us is going to be pressed. And when we hang out, we're going to hang out. Just be honest. But we both know we're all going to internships. Or I'm going to go to California if I'm in Hollywood, and I'm gonna go wherever the med school lets me in, right? Let's not act like we gonna stay together. Let's just keep it what it like summer camp. Let's just have a summer camp graduate school relationship so that we can get the main thing we want, which is our degrees. Just be open and honest. All right. That way you can have match and you can have fit. A lot of times we don't have the self-confidence to be able to say that. I'm talking to you, man. Be honest so that you give the woman you're dating the option to deal with you. And ladies, be honest as well. All right. Then the second phase should be on interviewing. And I do this, right? On interviewing, because this comes from healthy entitlement. I'm too valuable. My heart is too valuable. My feelings are too emotional. I'm one of those brothers. When I'm in, I'm in. Like this whole halfway in, halfway out. If I'm trying to be in a committed relationship, I don't know where they do that. Either I like you or I like you, right? So before I get my feelings in, how many of y'all like me? Before I get my feelings in, I need to make sure that we're a right fit so I don't get my feelings hurt as much as I can. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to interview like it's a job. First thing is I want to know, like, are you good? Like, are you a good person to be in relationships with? Tell me about your relationship skills. Like, let me know about yourself and why it's good to be in relationship with you. Right? I know y'all like, man, what a forward question. But what it's showing is that I'm high value. And I hate that term because of the connotation, but I value myself highly. And I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't know what they bring. I'm avoiding what they bring to this relationship. All right. I want to be with someone great. I want to be with someone amazing. Are you considerate? Are you kind? Are you loving? And we talking about me. Are you a little bit dramatic? Right? I mean, can you check me? Can you bless me out? You know, in Jesus' name, though, right? Keep me straight because I need a little structure, right? Can you do that? Can you communicate passion versus shutting down? Can you work through hard times without shutting down for 3 days? Can you be upset with me and still behave in a manner that's respectful of our relationship? Right? Can you be considerate and kind? Can you also be fun, exciting, and flexible and open-minded to the things that I want to do? Are you strong enough to go toe to toe for me, blow to blow with me, and say, "Nah, I hear how you feeling, but let me tell you how I'm feeling, so that we can both be happy." Are you intimidated by me, or do you feel comfortable and secure in your womanhood? That I hear where you coming from. Let me tell you where I'm coming from, so we can blend this thing together. That's why I only have dated black women, so that I can have that strength. I like that. All right, that's good for me. I need to know that. How would you check me? If you saw I was out of pocket, how would you support me? You saw I was struggling, right? I need to know that. And then number two, how well did you perform in your previous relationships? The best indicator of future behavior is what? Past behavior. Tell me about your ex. What would he say about you, right? What would she say about you? And just like a job interview, I'm watching your body language. I'm watching what you move. I'm watching what doesn't add up, right? Just like in a job interview, you can kind of tell when someone is either outright lying or they're stretching, all right? But someone who's confident, they gonna flow. They gonna straight tell you, yeah, I had a habit of picking really bad men, right? Because I was the MVP, right? And I've decided this time I'm only gonna date really great men, because all it did was allow me to enable men who could never be there for me. I was in a mothering position when I should have been in a girlfriend or a future wife position. All right. And for me, I've definitely had a habit of dating women who needed help. Surprise, surprise, a helper is going to date women who have some form of distress, be captain, save them. Right. So I'm looking for a woman who is also a healer. If you're not a healer, if you're not a fixer, if you're not, you don't initiate forgiveness, you don't initiate problem solving, if you're not resilient, if we're in an argument, I don't need you pulling off your ring, breaking up with me. Let's talk through this thing. I need you like New Edition. Can you stand the rain? I need you to be the best to ever do it. To stand in the rain, because I'm gonna be there in front of all your girlfriends at dinner saying, "Girl, let's work this out." I don't care if they looking. I don't care about them. It's about me, and I need you to be able to do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Actually, I probably need you to be a little calmer than me, because we don't need two dramatic people in the relationship, which is why Mecca's a great fit for me. All right, I need to know how you performed when it got tough. What did you do? What would your ex say you need to work on? What would your ex say that you excel at doing? What adjustments do you need to make to be better in this relationship? What are your ideas about seeking self-help if you are struggling yourself? Will I have to beg you to go to counseling? Will I have to beg you to take a communication class? Will I have to guess how you feel, because I've asked you if you're okay 7 times, and 7 times you lied because you're still crying, but you say you're fine? Look, I do that for a living. I don't want to do that when I get home. I need a strong communicator. Y'all get what I'm saying? How did you perform, right? And then I need to know why you're here. Why are you here? How does what I'm looking for fit with what you are looking for, so that we can assess fit? Because there's no need for me to take you on a second date unless we just gonna be cool and we move into the friendship vibe. And I've done that plenty of times. Let's just be cool, but no, we're not gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Obama. We're not gonna be Mr. and Mrs. Tartt, but we can hang out, right, and have fun. But we know I love the Bible and you love Drake. I'm just joking, right? Right? We can be cool. I'm not gonna judge you. But for me and my house, we shall worship thy Lord. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, right? So I need to know why you're here, so we can assess fit. This is important. Are y'all getting this? So as you are dating, and as you are getting serious, and even as you start talking about a committed relationship or marriage, it is important that you take that same mindset as if you love yourself, to make sure that the person you fall in love with is a great fit and deserving of your head, your heart, and your talents, versus finding out 3 months later that they never wanted to be in a committed relationship. They never said they had self-control in an argument. They never said they were loyal. They never said that they were good at relationship. This you've been in 5 relationships and this is their first, and you don't have time for rookie mistakes. All right, you got it? All right, so listen, I want y'all to keep a happy home. That's what God wants. And I hope that these tips help you to avoid dating the representative. I love you. I'm Dr. Tartt.